looking for advertising and marketing to enhance your automotive recycling business? Well, look no further. OMG National, the producers of Automotive Recycler TV, have 20-plus years experience building marketing for growing automotive recycling companies. We started out in 1989 producing telephone on-wall messages. We now produce videos and build the industry's best websites, help you leverage social media. We even code and build effective mobile sites. So what are you waiting for? Image is everything. A look back at your convention now on Automotive Recycler TV. From the elbow rubbing on the expo floor to the priceless educational sessions, ARA's 69th Annual Convention and Expo brought old and new friends together for a week of networking and new industry insight. After a day of committee meetings and planning for the year ahead, attendees made their way to the first social gathering of the week, the Yard Tour and Barbecue hosted by Green Star Auto Recycling. Guests enjoyed a real down-south home-style barbecue and laughed into the evening while reflecting on the year since they'd seen each other last. Thursday morning brought the first of many educational opportunities. Led by three of our industry leaders, Susanna Gotch with CIC, Rick Turry with Autotex, and Greg Horn of Mitchell International, today's challenges, tomorrow's opportunities, highlighted social and economic trends driving changing vehicle technology, and examined how these new technologies have impacted vehicle damageability and repairability today and in the future.
A big advancement in stop-start technology. So when you come up to a stoplight and you step on the brake, the car shuts off. The HVAC and the radio stay on. And when you step on the gas, the engine immediately fires up and you go off from a light. That technology alone saves about 10% fuel economy on today's vehicles.
After a myriad of educational sessions like iCar and Automotive Recycling with COO of iCar, John Van Alstyne, it was time for the past president's reception and much anticipated exposition opening. Well, it's finally here, the opening day of the ARA Convention and Expo exhibit hall. Let's go take a look inside. Guests had the opportunity to talk to and get to know others in the industry and trade insider secrets and money-making tips before starting another day of invaluable education directly from those who know our industry and clients best.
Do you think that every moment of their day goes perfect? Do you think that every car that they repair goes just as planned? And it's not problems caused by our supply chain? No, that would be utopia. It's not real. People can relate to, most of them, I'd say 95% of them, they can relate to the fact that something just didn't go as planned. But if you can have that emotional connection on a phone call, you might be able to sense that.
Friday night was host to the much-anticipated awards dinner and gavel passing. The awards dinner was a beautiful evening full of heartfelt acceptance speeches and delicious food and drinks, and gave our members the opportunity to see our wonderful association all come together for a night of appreciation and reflection on how far our association has come. Our final day started with a lovely breakfast sponsored by Brock, Hollander, and Wells Fargo, and then it was off to the last day of the exposition and educational sessions. Then, guests shared a final night of magic, motorsports, and memories with colleagues at NASCAR Sports Grill, located at Universal City Walk. ARA members enjoyed VIP treatment in the private area reserved for the evening and enjoyed one last evening of mingling with friends and associates. Thank you again to all of the sponsors and attendees who contributed to making this year's ARA Expo and Convention a memorable week for all of us. We look forward to seeing you next year in Phoenix for the 70th Annual ARA Convention and Expo. For Automotive Recycler TV, I'm Jennifer Riley. We'll see you next week.